Alright everyone, welcome back to the Motive Anatomy. So today we're gonna go to the junkyard. If you guys can hear the little rattling sound, it's driving me nuts. Watch. There you go. I lost one of my hangers from my exhaust, and so it's hanging from, oh shit. I just saw it in public. It's hanging from one of the sides, and yeah, I gotta go get it. It just happens that the day that I have available to go to the junkyard, it's raining and it's sprinkling right now, but I'm not sure if it's gonna get worse. It's supposed to get worse, but it was supposed to be raining since like last night, and it didn't. And so, God, that noise is just annoying. So hopefully that is what my issue is. If I can go ahead and get it from the junkyard. I'm also gonna, I checked out, there's a 99 Acura CL in the yard, and so Rosie has a hub of a rotor, which is annoying, right? Because it needs rotors. Every time I brake, like on 60 to 40 miles, it wobbles, so I know it's the rotors. So I don't know. We did the change of caliper on Jackie. Is running the Porsche caliper from a 986 Boxster base model with Mini Cooper rotors. So I wanted to do the conversion on Rosie and use the same rotors that were in here, which is still pretty good on Rosie. But hopefully the CL's still there, and we don't get that much rain, so I can get it out of the way. So far it's not raining now. Yeah, I know some of you get bothered, some of you guys get bothered by the mask, but I'm wearing it because it's kind of chilly, so it helps with the cold little breeze. Not that cold, but it's just enough. But you know, a car guy at heart always has to be a car guy. So what we ended up doing, we ended up getting the one. Other wheelbarrows were good, but we wanted the one that with the camber. Look at that camber, gang. I'm kidding. The other ones were really bad, so this one's the only wheelbarrow that we could find. But it has a little bit of camber, and it stands. Almost looks like it's on juice. Look at that. Nice little MR2. But so far no rain, which is a good thing. And the weather's pretty good. So let's go before it starts raining. Shout out to Armando, one of the subscribers. He said he can buy for some EF stuff, and I'm like, those things don't exist at the yard. He's like, nah, there's 3 of them, but they were all gutted. I'm like, that's what I mean, man. These are savages. I think these ones have been on the yard for less than a week, so that's how it goes. Damn, it's pretty clean little CV. I really like the color on this one. Interior is somewhat nice, whatever's remaining of it. I really like this color. I don't know what the name of the color is, but speaking of the other Armando, I didn't hit him up because I think he's working. He doesn't have the week off. I think he has tomorrow off. Today's the 23rd. See if I can do this whole wheelbarrow. The ride's a little stiff. I think it's on coilovers, but the other Armando, the one that we know, and I cannot do this wheelbarrow with one hand. Okay, I think he gets time off tomorrow, but couldn't hit him up. I'm gonna keep an eye out for his E30 stuff, and if he needs something, I'll try to take it. But yeah, we're almost getting there. Nothing good, my friends, nothing good. So far no Accords, which is kind of weird. Usually you see them everywhere. My generation Accord, that should be more specific. It's a whole bunch of Accords, but not my generation. I found one my generation, but it didn't have the hanger that I'm looking for. Oh, it's another EF. Doesn't look half bad. That wing in the back, it's pretty clean. Fenders look a little rough. Maybe you want to get creative and do something fun with them. Not this side. This side's pretty beat. Let me see what else we got. Civic. Ooh, what is this one doing here? What is it? Oh, I thought it was a TSX for a little bit. Never mind. Take that ooh away. It's clean. Doors seem to be in good shape. The sedan, All right, not much. Homie Miguel DSM, look at him. But we're getting close to the end of the rows, man. Usually there's a course and a course for days, so kind of weird. Let's check it. Okay, take the wheelbarrow a little bit more. I am glad the yard is clean though today. This is really clean. They usually have it really dirty. Not they, we make a mess and stuff. This line looks like it's brand new, so that's pretty good. Right here, is it missing? Does it have the exhaust system? I think it does. Has center. Let me see the center piece. I'm gonna open it. It looks okay condition. Better than what Rosie has. Maybe I just buy one from the internet. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool little piece. Little sun shade thingy. 94.95. All right, let's start getting under. See if we can get that piece. Sweet. It has it. So a little rubbery piece. I think the actual hanger is on the chassis, so no way we missed that one. And then start looking for the accuracy on one. We struck gold, boys and girls. Perfect. Rotor over hub. Man, those rotors have seen better days. Just double check. Four-cylinder one. Perfect. Has both? Hell yeah, it has both. All right. Sounds like a good day. Interior. Some people love leather. I can't do leather no more. Let's start tackling. They even have a tire ready for us here to sit. How nice of them. Well, let's start taking it apart. So there may be a few of you that, oh shit, I gotta change I'm gonna change the stud on this. That's fine. There may be a few that may not know, but where our quartz comes with the I guess hub over the rotor, and so to replace the rotor is a pain in the ass. This one comes with the rotor on front, so once we take this 217 millimeters, takes out the whole entire bracket, that comes off. We hit this 17s right here, and then I think this 14 or 17 as well, and then this whole little assembly comes out. Obviously I have to take out the brake lines, all that good stuff, but that's the reason. It makes it so much easier to change rotors and brakes. So yeah. Alright, pro tip from an amateur: whenever you use this little tool right here to loosen up the bolts, leave the castle nut in there so you prevent anything from jumping out too crazy. Again, pro tip from an amateur. Fun story, I didn't know such a tool like this one existed, and one time it took me 3 hours to try to, they attach the arm from the lower control arm, and I couldn't do it. So then I ended up going to AutoZone, bought this, and in 5 minutes I took it off. Less than that. I was like, why do I do that to myself? Just buy the damn tools. Makes it so much easier. But we love this. The joint is spinning. As we're spinning, they're not. So let's get creative now. Don't we love those moments? Everything was running too smooth, I should say. And I thought the bottom one was gonna give us issue. Usually it's the bottom button. Okay, so we pretty much just need this bolt, then the whole thing is already ready to come out. Feel free to let me know if there's an easier way. So all I did was I ripped the little bushing because it was already shot, and I'm not gonna use the upper control arm. And then I had one of these ones. Luckily, otherwise I probably would have used some I forgot the pliers, not the pliers, but there's some other name. But I use this. I was able to get enough grip and loosen it. That worked out. So one more, I think 14. No, it should be good. All right, some other upset with some of you guys. You guys didn't tell me that I needed to loosen up the axle nut. Well, time to do some sketchy stuff. Hopefully it works. If not, I don't know. All right, epic fail. For those who may be wondering, why don't you put the car on park? It is on park, but transmission's still there. It's just not engaged. Current function, couldn't have it work. So it looks like we're gonna be walking empty-handed because I cannot unloosen the axle nut. I mean, I don't trip about the heat shield that can be taken out, but couldn't come up with a creative way. Well, it was holding it down, and I even loosed the leverage of that header or exhaust to loosen it. Just couldn't. So I don't know, kind of bums me out. But it's starting to drizzle, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a quick lap around the yard to see if I come across something interior wise. I'm just gonna book it home. Fail. Damn it, completely forgot about the axle nut. Probably should have started there. Never had an issue with this one's that bad, but man, this one's tight, man. That was a big bummer. I spent like a good 40 minutes on that side. Everything was coming out pretty smooth. So before I left that car, I was like, well, let me put everything back together and then put something so it's pressing on the brakes. Nah, it wasn't budging. It wasn't strong enough, so oh well. Yeah, I mean, I remember I went with Armando and we had our power guns, and I think that's how we took him off. But this thing just kept spinning. I mean, I think the transmission wasn't attached, so the axle just kept rotating. I think that's the major difference. The other one had all of its parts, so the transmission was on dead stop. It wasn't going to move, and the axle was going to stay put. So when you loosen up the axle nut, there was no issue. So I think that's what happened. Something must have not been plugged in on this car, so the axle just kept spinning even when I put on the brake. You know, it wasn't strong enough, the brake pads. Oh well, we'll take the L for today. But this is super relaxing. I think it was Streaming Jesus. That's his username on YouTube. He was like, hey, when are you gonna do more Junkyard videos? And I was like, I don't need anything from it. He was like, well, you don't have to need something, you just can go and relax. And I was like, you know what, he's right. So much love, man. Thank you, Jesus. So yeah, I mean, my hands are really dirty, but didn't get nothing much other than that hangout, which is super important. Gonna go home and hopefully I can jack up Jackie right now on the street and then just put it on real quick, and hopefully that fixes that rattling noise. So hopefully we can beat the rain and we can do that. But thank you guys for tuning along, coming with me, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.